Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you listen to the podcast, you already know what it is. It's your boy Big Moose Time. It's here in the Big Moose Time, the show. Let's get it, y'all. Hey, man, thank you very much for tuning in. Uh, Welcome back. It's your first time. Welcome, man. The first and foremost, we back from vacay, man. It was a great time. Went down to the Caribbean. Beautiful, beautiful area. If you've never been on a cruise, man, gotta tell y'all, bro, please get on one, bro. They are lovely, man. But yeah, we see. I came back like two shades more chocolate, man. I ain't mad at it though. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. So first and foremost, man, let's talk about this draft a little bit, boy. We had, in my opinion, we had the best draft possible. I mean, just with the additions of our rookies alone, I feel like we can actually have a decent season. Like really have a season with some true depth. And this is like the first time in a while we've had some true, in my opinion, some real depth going on here, man. I mean, with the additional Jahan Dotson, that's gonna be stellar in that slot. And he could be on the outside a little bit as well. But we still have Curtis Samuels, don't forget that. So I think this adds some help towards Curtis Samuels, as well as, of course, Terry. But Terry's going to be a number one regardless. See, last year with the quarterback carousel that he had to deal with, he still came out on top. So, excuse me, he coming off of that. But, this can help De'Ami Brown come into it as well. But these are all quality pieces that we picking up. And I'm happy about that. The addition of Percy Butler, again, adding depth in the safety place. Get Cam Curl a little more help back there. I'm happy about that. The addition of D-line, get some run stuffers on there. I'm happy with that, yo. These are all quality pickups here. I mean, these are people I'm like, nice. We have a 6'1" corner now, and Chris Holmes. Let's see if he makes the roster, but I'm happy about that. And the greatest addition, or the second greatest addition in this quarterback class to me, Sam Howell. I'll say quarterback class, I already gave it up. But in his rookie class, Sam Howell in the 5th round, who was arguably a top candidate last year. And somebody who was talking about going #1 overall. We got him for a 5th round. We didn't sell the farm to get what has the potential to be a quality quarterback. I'm happy about it. And these are all great additions to the squad. And we didn't lose much. Tim Settle eyeing that is going to hurt. But then we added depth there. Like, we were deep there, and then we added some run stuff to the line. So I'm happy about that, man. Like, everywhere we're getting better. Only place that we could possibly try to find somebody that we still kind of need will be at that Mike position in the middle linebacker. But we're looking for that. Again, there's no huge rush from the front staff apparently to get that going. They said, quote Rivera, the season starts in September last time I checked. So let's see. I would like to see one sooner rather than later, but hey, I don't work for the team. So it's all good. I mean, with the addition of Phil, technically his name's for Dandrian, but long story is Phil. Again, that run stuffer, man. I'm happy about that. 6'4", big dude. 6'4", 312. Bama. All right. Like these are all great additions, man, to what we already had. And rookie camp is going well. The name change is taking effect. People are really starting to come around to the Commanders name. Starting to hear less and less Redskins, more and more Commanders talk. Like, I like that, man. Like we're getting into the groove of things, man. We're getting into the groove of things. That's all you can ask for, is for people to slowly come around to things. It wasn't going to be a day one thing, and we all knew that. But people are really coming around to the name. People are liking the draft, man. This is a great time for this. I mean, we're just making sure that Wentz has the weapons he's going to need to get that ball downfield, which we're going to talk about shortly. And we're making sure that we're trying to solidify our defense more, especially on those run plays that we know we had trouble with, man. Because the Eagles last year were just torching us. Everybody was, especially the Eagles, torching us with those run plays, man. It would be like 3rd and long, and Hurts zipped off like a 12-yard. I remember that. It was just, it was hard to watch. So we're actually getting that just solidified and good to go, man. and the squad is really making smart moves, even in the midst of all this controversy, which seems to be dying down, by the way. Which I'm very surprised about. I thought that they are gonna pick up, if not anything, but it seems to be dying down as of now. So we'll see if the team can kind of cast that away, or is that just a product of the draft and the new people in the building that has died down some. But I mean, Jahan, shout out to his graduation, man. Like that was cool. Like I said, our rookie class is just really gelling together. And then we got a tight end. We got an undrafted tight end who was listed as 6'6". That's crazy. That's such a big target. Another big target for Wentz. And then you got Logan Thomas come back, so now we get the pressure off him. And then you still got Bates, who was again solid pass blocking tight end, who also has steady hands. He just runs in mud, which that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Like I'm okay if you run with mud as long as you come down with the ball. That's all we had. If you come down with the ball, hey, that's all I need, man. Excuse me, all coming over a little something off this cruise. But yeah, like as long as you can catch the ball, come down with it, man. He's great, man. And that might have been who we were looking at in Nevada. People thought we were looking at Carson Strong. More than likely, probably looking at Cole Turner. All right, it just braids by Carson Strong and said, "Hey, what's going on, man?" He's like, "Oh, you here to see me?" Like, "Not really, man. But nice to meet you." Where that 6'6", 6'7" tight end y'all got? Yeah, let me go talk to him real quick. And it's looking like we did that. And hey, we got that sure pick, but we got good depth in the draft, man. Like I'm hoping these picks pan out. Again, not all of them are just a law of averages, but I'm hoping a good amount of them pan out for us, man, because we definitely need that. Now, I want to talk about with Wentz. So now that we have these weapons, Wentz has some firepower to go with, and we have that O-line pretty secured. We should see some real downhill movement now, some downfield movement. Excuse me. I'm not looking for those dink and dunks anymore, man. Like I'm looking for some solid 10 to 15 yard plays coming out now. 20-yard bombs, I'm looking for us to use the full red zone now. Like when we get down to that 19-yard line, to the 20-yard line, I'm looking at us for like now we have the ability to score from there. Where I feel like in years prior, we had our red zone inefficiencies because we had to really get down there to that 10 or less to really score. And now when you get the extra 10 yards, it becomes more of a threat. So we have deeper threats, and now we can actually score. It looks like to be any side of the field now. That's going to be really good to see this year. Like I said, Wentz has that cannon. He will use that cannon and get down the field. Like I'm excited for it, man. Like this type of stuff right here is the stuff that you hope we will make one day, but you never know if we were going to. And it was like let's figure out if we can do this. But the GM, Mayhew doing this thing, bro. Rivera doing this thing. They clicking, man. And when they click like that, ooh boy, watch out. Now, the schedule does come out tomorrow. We kind of loosely know who we're going to be playing. So they're saying that we have on par the easiest schedule along with the Cowboys. And I don't know how the Cowboys have a similar schedule to us. They're supposed to be first. They put a first schedule, meaning like that when you win a division, you go to the playoffs at that point. You're supposed to have a harder schedule the next year just because you obviously won, so to test your might. At that point, basically, the better you do, the harder it gets. That's all. So, but somehow they have such an easy schedule. I don't get it. Like, are they saying that the NFC East is that weak? Are they saying that they just got lucky that the teams they're playing don't have the right quarterbacks? Like what, man? Like I don't get it. But let's look at our home opponents right now. Home, we have Dallas, which I think could be a win this year. We have the Giants, which I think could be a win, a close one. Eagles, 50-50 on that one. I'm not sure. Green Bay at home again with Wentz. I think we won that one. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins. It's gonna be Kirk Cousins' homecoming game. I think Cousins gonna beat us in that one. I'm gonna strike it as a loss. I think Cousins gonna find a way to stay relevant as he always does, and he's not a bad quarterback, and this is gonna be the one we have trouble with. And he has weapons. The Jags, that's another 50-50 one right there. I know people saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna beat the Jags." We're gonna easy on that. All right, like, easy on that. The Titans, that's the one I think we win, and that one we're not supposed to win. The Browns, that's all depending on what happens in the quarterback situation there with Watson. And the Falcons, I just think they were too much of a disarray to really be competitive this year. I think we're going to beat, especially at home. I'm actually excited to have more of a home presence this year, which I think we're going to have. So let's see how we do in our home games. I think our home games are going to be better just because two things. They're trying to improve on the fan experience. Like, they actually are trying to improve. For all the knocks they have against the team, trust me, there's a lot of knocks they have against this team. I have seen them actually make an attempt to actually try to get the home experience to be better. And I think with adding social media stars to the mix, making it more personable, being on the field more, meaning like getting fans to the field more, getting to more events, posting the events actually on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, trying to get more fans out there, lowering the ticket prices, lowering the season ticket holder prices as well. They're really trying to get that fan experience going to get more people to show up. As we know, like I said, it was a ghost town for a couple of those games, and even other games. Like I said, I went to that San Diego game. I've never seen so many Chargers fans in my life. Didn't even know they existed in that caliber. Like, come on, Chargers fans? Who? But you know, I digress. But they are trying, and I do see the efforts being made. Now, just because they're making efforts doesn't mean it's going to show up. You still got to win the hearts of these people. And I think I think Snyder has done something that no one thought he did. I think he really waited out the storm. I truly think the amount of people who said, "Forget it, I'm not going to a game," those are all done. And I think people just like, "Yo, I just want to watch football, man. Forget about that guy. I just want to watch football." And people try to come back, man. I mean, people are trying. Like the Caps, they're a great team. They're doing great. Oh, hold on, y'all. This is no joke. Beautiful lady calling. Get her on the pod. Hey, baby, what's going on? Hey, what's up? I'm in the middle of a live pod. What's going on? Oh, good. What's up? Nah, you good? What's going on? Oh, okay, okay. See you soon. Gotcha. Gotcha. Love you. All right, y'all. You can't make this up. This is truly live. We answer phone calls here. But as I was saying about the fan experience on the field, they're trying. This got to win people back, and I think this is the season to do it. When you have such an easy schedule compared to last year, I mean, look at the quarterback gauntlet we went through: Mahomes, Rodgers, Brady. Like these the top guys, bro. They're the top guys. Like, let's not play. Let's not play, man. These the top guys we going against last year, man. Not much tape on Hurts. All right, like it was hard last year, man. The defenses we were going against. I mean, Heineken had the toughest defenses he was going against, man. Like, it wasn't an easy time last year. We still eked out 7. We didn't lose any wins. We lost a little more because we had the extra game, but like, we still had 7 wins. So back to back 7-win seasons. I think this is the time where Rivera can break it. All right, you go 7-7. You get the players you need. You clear the house what you need to clear. I said, hopefully Collins comes back. We'll see what happens there. And then you go for it, man. On an easy schedule, let's go. Right now, I'm seeing 11 to 12 wins in our season, man. That's not undoable, man. That's not being too biased. Now, I was in a Twitter space earlier. Someone was like, "Oh, we got a Cowboys fan in here. I like her though because she's not biased." Everyone's biased in this thing, bro. So let's cut the booty on that, bro. Like, everybody's biased. It's sports. It's irrational. Come on, man. Come on, man. Admit your bias and keep it moving. Like, please, please, fans. Like, let's not do that. But I'm just. I feel excitement for the season. I feel like the players are actually trying to get on the field. Like people not collecting paychecks anymore. People not coming here for a payday. People really trying to win. And there's two players I think that's going to help us that are my sneaky dark horses. All right, my 12th mans, if you will. Dax Milne, slot receiver last year, got a little bit of play, showed tremendous upside, had a fumble in the game, and he was just distraught. I understand, bruh. You got to move past that. You got this. He can be a great addition in that slot. Him, Jahan Dawson, Curtis Samuels, and then you put the boy Terry on the outside, man. You got four ready to go right there, man. Like that's four receivers ready to go. All slot speedy guys right there. We got our big targets in De'Ami Brown and Cam Sims. Again, not the biggest fan of Cam Sims, but I understand big target with a big quarterback arm. Let's see if it changes. But those are the guys who can get you. And again, the slaying Chilean, the dude I talk about the most, Samis Reyes has been doing so much work trying to get into a football mindset. Last year, he did look lost. There's no doubt about it. He looked lost being on the field. He looked like a basketball player trying to play football, not in a good way, just straight up. But he's put in so much work this offseason, put on a good 20 pounds of muscle. He will be at a minimum a great, and I do mean great blocking tight end for us. At a minimum, he'll be a great blocking tight end. Excuse me. Let's see how we move the hips around more to try to get to the ball. Let's see if he comes down with a couple of catches. I know that Wentz loves his tight ends. He loves having that safety net. Now he has three of them. Let's see how it works out. Again, Logan Thomas, I'm not expecting him to come back too quick. He's probably going to start the season on the pup list. But when he does get back to health, he'll be a great addition. Trust me. Trust me on that. I don't think he's going to miss a step. It's not like, oh, what's going to happen to this guy? No, I think he's going to be great. Let's get to the other side of the ball. Chase Young is looking like he trying to come back. And I don't mean that in on some like, oh, yeah, he doing anything he do, showing emotion. I'm talking about, boy, I seen a couple of his workouts, and that man looked like he trying to put a quarterback on his back. Like, that man look like he out for blood. All right. He trying to get it back in blood. Big brother out here, man. He trying to get it. I like that. I like that a lot, man. Sweat look like he put on probably 5 to 10 pounds of muscle. Woo! 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 Payne and Allen, they look like brothers right now. I'm I'm happy to see that. Kendall Fuller, he's coming up in the contract year. This is going to be his contract year coming up. I don't know if you take out $1 million deal, but you can always get out of that. This is going to be the year that they're going to decide whether they're going to move forward or not on that deal. So I expect big things from Fuller. I expect more things from Bobby McCain. I actually got to talk to him a couple weeks ago. Great dude. We actually got to talk about the Green Bay game, which I think he actually showed up in. I think he was very good in that Green Bay game. And like these are all guys who, well, Bobby McCain, you want to look at DJ, probably going to look at who's one more person. Give me one moment. Give me one more. I'm gonna tell y'all some people who I'm looking at. We got a little loud out there, y'all. They got a little loud out there. Okay. So we got Bobby McCain, Derek Forrest, Quan Elder, David Mayo, and Bumi Rotimi. Those are the guys who I'm looking to. I think they're going to become decent rotational players for us. I mean, I do not want to see them on the field too much, but they can come in fresh and give us starter quality for those couple of plays that they need to be in. I have faith in these guys. Cornelder was not bad last year on his first 10 snaps. Once he got past those 10, that's where we started to see the holes, which happens to a lot of corners. A lot of people in sports. You just get tired. Also, when you're just not in the game that much, the game speed start to get to you. So these again, in and out guys. In and out guys. These are the guys who I want to see. I'm still excited for Jamin Davis. I think he's going to have a bigger upside this year. We know he's not the Mike. We the whole world knows he's not the Mike. But when he came to the outside, when he went outside, it was electric. So he's probably going to be used more in that capacity now of being on the outside. Now his hand won't be in the dirt more than likely, but him being on the outside, at least flexing out a little bit, be perfect for that. Like that'll be, I think that'll be great for him. James Smith Williams, so excited. That's a guy who showed up for us last year, gonna show up again. Cole Holcomb being talked at and at the mic, I don't know that's really gonna work out. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying like, show me and let's try to make this thing work out because I'm not seeing it as of right now. Like I said, the team's moving on up, bro. The team is truly trying to get better, and I think we're done bargain shopping it. I think we're done trying to just make things out of the leftover Legos. I think we're actually trying to build a team now. We're spending money smart. We're drafting extremely smart. Like I said, I think that Sam Howell pick is going to be the pick of the draft. Mark my words now. I think Sam Howell is going to be the pick of the draft, and I mean that for the NFL. I mean, I think people looked over him. He has a chip in his shoulder. That's going to be somebody who we can develop. And I'm very excited to see where that goes, man, because the talent didn't go anywhere. If he's the number one draft pick, he was arguably number one overall last year and stayed in. The talent didn't go anywhere. Just because he lost his receivers, he picked it up on his feet, and he still got 800 yards last year on his feet alone. So he still has all that power, all that potential in him. Now, some people might say potential's like a burp. Can't do nothing with it, and when it comes out, it just disappears. But, excuse me, and they will be correct. And this is why I say he's going to be the biggest steal of the draft, biggest pick of the draft. He will have the chance to sit behind a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback, not just learn through osmosis, like just sit behind there. He will, excuse me, he will also more than likely have a good amount of preseason time. I do not think Heineke will have that much preseason time just with everything going on with Wentz and everything. I think Wentz going to get the majority. I mean, like, Wentz going to get the majority of first team snaps. As we know, he's the clear number one. Heineke probably going to follow up with a couple, get second team. But then I think we're going to see a good amount of Sam Howell this preseason. Like Sam Howell might play 2, 4, 6. I got Sam Howell playing 7 quarters worth of football this preseason. I could see it. I could totally see it. Like just trying to make sure he stays up, trying to make sure he plays with the guys. I could see it, man. And if he plays that, good job. Again, stay in the huddles throughout the season. Make sure you pay attention to everything that's going on. Which I'm not telling him anything he don't know, man. This guy's a very smart guy. Trust me, he's going to do this. But just in his press conferences and everything, how he really knows the players' names, talking about the receivers, making sure he gets equal treatment to all of them, man. That's what you want to see right there. That's what you want to see. And again, he's doing this with the third team, with the second team. That's important. Wentz is out of the limelight right now. I like that. You know why? Because he's back there studying with the first team, bro. When I seen a lot of first team stuff right now, again, we talking about rookie minicamp. That's what this happened. I don't need to know what's going on with the first team right now. Let them. They got their time coming up, but second and third team, this is when they need their reps right now. Go get it. I'm liking what's going on. I'm liking how we're doing this. I'm liking how the media from the Commanders is actually portraying the stuff right now. Like they're trying to make sure you see our rookies. They're trying to make sure everybody knows our rookies. They're leaving the first team. They're giving them a break. They're truly giving them an off season right now. Hey, Terry, we'll talk about that. Like, we'll get to your contract. We're doing it in the background. Great. Hey, Wentz, probably going to restructure. We're going to see what happens during the season. We're going to do that in the background. That's great. Sign these rookies, get in the deals. Let's get that going. I'm so excited. Now, before I leave out, one more thing I want to like talk about that is still on my mind that I talked about from the last podcast. How in the world do we get these jerseys out to people? You still cannot make a custom jersey in the store. And the jerseys that they do have, we still don't have the rookie jerseys. I know they're going to say supply chain is an issue, but come on, man. We got to find a way to get those out there, man. We got to find a way to get those. I did see a Sam Howell jersey. I did see a Jahan Doxson jersey as well. I thought that was really interesting. But yo, we need that custom jersey. Like the fans want it. Fans want it, and the white one too. Let's get that out there. Um, I would like to know more and more as OTA's approach what the jersey situation is. Like when the white one dropping. I know the black one it says going to be for November for the military appreciation. So, um, yeah, we're probably not going to see that one drop until then. Also, clear out. I keep saying clear out all that Washington football stuff, man. Clear it all out. Like just clear it out, man. Like, let's just be the Commanders. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this. But y'all, check me out on Twitter at Big Moose Thomas. Check me out on YouTube. Please like subscribe to this if you're enjoying this, man. That means the world to me if you are. Please like subscribe on here, bro. That means so much to me. Go look at the podcast. I actually put my live streams up to my podcast. Then I actually make a podcast during the week. And then I come back with more content in the live. The reason why you're not seeing me post so regularly is just it's just the off season. It's the off season for me, it's the off season for the team. There's just not much that's truly going on right now. It's talking about a whole bunch of what ifs and speculations and hypothesis and guesstimations. And it's just like, hey man, I like talking to y'all numbers to numbers and players to players, what I like talking about. And this is gonna be a lot of people just fluffing up until August. Again, I'm gonna talk about the news as it comes out. So don't worry about that. Don't think I'm going off or getting soft or anything. Like, no, definitely will. And the more and more I actually get to talk to players and everything, the more and more we'll get news to y'all as well. So I'm just trying to get my route to there. But y'all, thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all so much for the love. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. It always means the world to me, man. Again, I'm your host, Big Moves Thomas, here in the Big Moves Thomas Show. If you watch this far and you listen this far, I owe you a bottle. Love y'all.